Good morning and welcome to the last Eye of the Tiger before winter break. I'm Gabe Townsend.
And I'm Austin Daly. In breaking news, the Sac Joaquin section has released its proposals for league realignment beginning the 2018-2019 school year. Under the current proposal, Roseville would drop to Division III and join the TCC. The new TCC would feature Roseville, Lincoln, Nevada Union, Oakmont, Placer, and Ponderosa.
I don't think it's a smart move because all of our future teams are going to be really good. Basketball, soccer, and especially for girls soccer too, because there's like 8 freshmen or 9 freshmen that were on the varsity team last year.
This week, the Roseville Police Department notified Roseville High regarding parking. We'll go to Preston Walter for more on the story.
Earlier in the week, Roseville High School staff forwarded an email from Roseville Police onto all students and parents regarding new parking enforcement happening at school.
The residents, they have certain amount of parking spots that they're using, and then when all the students come park in front of their houses, they've acquired permits now. So in order to park in front of a lot of the areas around the school, you have to have a permit. So it's not the staff from Roseville High School that's calling or anybody from the district, it's actual residents in the neighborhood that are calling police, calling patrol and saying, hey, these people are parking in front of us. They don't know if they're students, they're assuming they're students, and then they're wanting prosecution, which is basically parking without a permit, which is around, I think, $62.50.
With a $62 fine on hand, students will have to look to other places to park.
Well, if you look at I know Woodbridge Park, it's not too far. There's a lot of parking spaces over in that area, and you don't require a permit. But there's areas out there where you don't need a permit to park. So that would be my first option, is park a little bit further out and walk in, or carpool. I mean, there's a lot of students that drive by themselves. I know you have to be, you can't have a provisional driver's license, right? But still, you can park over at Woodbridge and then walk this way.
John Fuller is setting up a team for an underwater robotics competition in February. The competition will be held early next year in the Bay Area.
You had this submarine. It's made out of PVC pipe and everything, and they basically have like an obstacle course where you just kind of navigate your underwater submersible through these series of like hoops, and you got to pick up a few things, and everything's here. Basically, all they need to do is show up and build it, and so it's free, and I just hate to see this thing go to waste.
If you have any questions, please contact Mr. Fuller in room 804.
A quick reminder that class change requests for the spring semester are due by 4 o'clock today.
We now go to Jason Russell for sports.
Hello and welcome to an all-new edition of EOTSN. My name is Jason Russell. Earlier in the week, the Roseville High School boys basketball teams played crosstown rival Wood Creek. The freshman team won 67-58, the JV team won 74-39, and the varsity team unfortunately lost 81-50. In other news, the newest edition of the T5 series titled Burn the Boats will be going up on the Eye of the Tiger website today. The documentary follows specifically the varsity football seniors who, when they were the dominating class on a football team in high school, so that being freshman year, JV year, and this year, their overall record was 27-4. Here's the trailer for the documentary.
Growing up, you see all like the huge varsity dudes who look just massive to you, and when you finally put that jersey on, I mean, there's not a better feeling in the world.
We lost a couple guys, and so I think the feeling was different. We had some spots to fill with Jimmy and Jackson going up to varsity, and so we all knew that was coming. But as far as special, just working out in preseason and everything, we all knew what we wanted to accomplish. And so from then on, even in January, I think we all knew we were going to be a special group.
First year of varsity was different because the game was faster and the guys were a lot bigger and more experienced. So it just took more determination to be better than we were before.
and I thought the senior guys, whether they be captains, leaders, just everybody came to work and kind of kept everybody, I won't say on task, but everybody kind of pointed in the right direction. And I think that made it very enjoyable from January till November.
Like I said, the full T5 will be on eyeofthetigernews.com today. And that's it for us on your home for Roseville High School sports top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. Now we go to Troy with Tiger Talk.
Hello, this is Troy with Tiger Talk. Christmas is right around the corner, and I want to know what students have on their wish list this year. What do you want for Christmas?
A camera.
Why do you want a camera?
Because for yearbook, everyone else has a camera, and I just wanted one.
You want to be another person with a camera, right?
Yeah.
My parents. Does that count? Where are your parents? Home. What do you want for Christmas?
A will to live.
I want a hippopotamus.
How would Santa get that, in your house?
He just, pushed it down the chimney.
You really believe in Santa?
Yeah. Who doesn't?
A tablet.
What
for
kind?
Drawing.
For drawing?
Yeah.
Jacuzzi.
You want a jacuzzi?
Yeah.
Do you not have one in your backyard?
No.
How could Santa bring that to you?
Well, he could attach more than 12 reindeers. He could put 15 more because he's a rich person, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He's not broke.
Do you really believe in Santa?
No.
Money.
What are you going to buy with your money?
Band t-shirts, because that's what I live in.
So why don't you just ask Santa for band t-shirts?
Because Santa doesn't exist. A new car.
What happened to your old one?
I crashed.
You know what? I would actually really like to have all my family together in one spot.
Does that normally not happen?
No. I'm married and we have families all over California, so we don't get to all be together.
So could Santa gather all your family and put them down the chimney for you? Do you think he could do that?
Ooh, that'd be fun. I hope he can.
What would you like for Christmas?
All I want for Christmas is you.
All the students have different things they would like for Christmas. I personally want a new pair of socks. Now back to news.
Thanks, Troy. An RHS freshman has taken it upon herself to start her own dog walking business. We go to Jack Rossetti with the story.
Freshman Madison Grappo started her own dog sitting business in 6th grade.
Basically, I'm a dog sitter / dog walker. So I dog sit dogs. Dogs will get dropped over at my house and I'll watch them forever how long they need me to.
Grappo originally started the business in order to raise funds for a trip to Europe along with other students.
The end of 6th grade, I was one of 30 students to get selected to go to Europe, so I had to raise up the money to do that.
According to Grappo, walking dogs and running a business have taught her responsibility and commitment, especially around other dogs.
Well, I guess it made me more of a responsible and mature person, I guess, because I have to know the dogs, and especially I take them up to the dog park a lot, and so I kind of have to be aware of the surroundings and stuff.
She plans to continue expanding her business throughout high school.
Buy your friends a holiday candygram for $1 in the cafeteria during first and second lunch. Tickets will be available all this week. That's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.